Pulsar, a player who's been much questioned recently and was questioned by Gibbs earlier on, asking if EnVy are going to be able to win championships with him on the side. And with shooting like that, they certainly will. Turbo Pulsar gives EnVy the lead.
Beautifully hit below the net there as Mist manages to dunk out Arsenal, leaves the ball flying totally to Turbo Pulsar on the nose corner of the Dominus. Rettles, despite getting
the highest goals per game scorer across all of the Swiss. Hang on, as I'm speaking, Typical's going to get an absolute freebie. What on earth happened there?
A gigantic bump from the back line. There's Turbo and Atomic committing there. And Rettles, is just dribbling Mist up the pitch. Shows him what the orange half looks like, as if he's not been there enough. Playing with freedom and confidence is something that will help Turbo out a lot, because it's no secret that he has fallen behind historically with his mechanics. Oh, Rettles, what a double touch! Off the ceiling, managing to get that second one after it rockets and it comes straight back down. I thought he got bumped. He just read it perfectly.
Yeah, it was a perfect strike. Mist was underneath it, but couldn't get enough of the ball.
His teammate wasn't able to get the shot off as Mist destroys Typical on that back line. More and more seconds tick down, more and more demos roll in, and more goals are scored by Turbo Pulsar.
EnVy giving Spacestation Gaming a taste of their own medicine there. That was the demo that completely opened things up. Typical thought he could just stay behind that ball, but not when he's not on the pitch. And Turbo Pulsar,
they need to be able to score them. Rettles up for a shot off the post, but certainly more challenged for that ball than he was previously. 9 minutes in this overtime. Rettles with the feeling starting to change the dynamic of this series as Spacestation game number 1.
Turbo Pulsar was doing his job going up for it, but as soon as Rettles gets past him, suddenly the alarm bells are blaring. Rettles with the piece of magic that we were waiting for. It was about as far from a ball rolling into the goal as you can get. It was a brilliant...
In the bat, or Discord rather, being sown from the other SSG players, try and bump people out the way. Turbo Pulsar up for the shot, hits the post, can't quite secure it, but with literally nobody on Spacestation giving back, they concede.
Yeah, this is where you have to look. What happens to the defense here? Oh, that was a double commit. It was Rettles and Typical. They were both beaten there by Turbo Pulsar. From the angle that I had...
A gigantic misplay there. I still think he did. But that error from Rettles may well cost the game as Atomic with a giga pitch.
What on earth happened there out of absolutely nothing? It's Typical. Oh, that's one of those 1 in a million goals. No way.
1 in an absolute million. You're not going to expect that whatsoever. I don't hold that against SSG at all. But there have been chances to equalise, and EnVy instead will equalise this series. 1 apiece. 3 more games for either. Hello, Sweden.
On the first,
very strong for the defender just to wait and be like, nope, holding my ground, because if they don't, and that ball goes in, Mist off the ceiling, finds Atomic, the double commit falls in again, and Turbo Pulsar can clean it up. Double commits plaguing SSG now, but EnVy doing exactly what they need to do and taking advantage.
It was a brilliant pass, to be honest. From Mist, from all the time in the world. Not got too much boost to play with, but his touch let him down a little bit. Rettles is up, Atomic is up faster. Now Arsenal shoots. I think that one's going in, and it is going in, and SSG equalise.
That's gone in, and it was Typical trying to pressure Mist in the net rather. Lands very awkwardly, but amazing idea from him. And Arsenal, the positioning of that shot.
So we're going to another overtime. Turbo Pulsar's going to try and stop that. Yet again, Atomic in the centre. He's always there, it seems, and it does actually go over him, bypasses him completely, and hello, he's Mist.
Turbo Pulsar as well with the flip reset touch? Oh no, just the touch normally, but then Mist be able to beat out 2 defenders as Rettles staying completely grounded going for...
Nipson ahead of him. Arsenal continues the attack. Atomic and Mist, a double commit there from them, which will mean that Typical can do whatever he wants with this ball. He goes to the ceiling, then he shoots it into the top corner, and it finds the one slice of the goal that it could have gone into.
That is pixel perfect. Typical straight to the ceiling. Doesn't let go of boost for more than 0.2 of a second and can draw 2 defenders.
But Rettles from the side gets the save.
Will we get just another slightly slower overtime, or will EnVy's double commit be their downfall? It's the latter. Rettles sinks it. 2-2 in the series, and this is how close these teams are. But that is a big old error from EnVy.
Well, when Mist scored his team's second goal, I said that the risk factor of putting that third man so far forward, sure, on that occasion that led to a goal. This time it doesn't, and Rettles have the easiest counter-attack in their lives against Complexity, a tiebreaker.
It's so close in NA, and for very good reason. Every team playing their hearts out right now, and the nerves do show a little bit, but Atomic with the nerves of steel to begin this first goal for EnVy in this 5th game.
Yeah, EnVy get the lead, I think. Yeah, I think that's the 4th game in the row they've taken the lead as well. They keep scoring. They do not feel good about themselves after this solo play. Look at Turbo Pulsar going straight in again. I love it. I love that Turbo. He really has made... Oh, wait a minute. Is it an open goal? It is an open goal. Cool. I'll shut up about Turbo. Atomic scored.
Atomic with just a gigantic bump as Typical tries to take his time, but the touch is not good. It's a bit lazy and it goes way too high. Atomic with a brilliant read on him. 2-0 in 30 seconds. EnVy coming out hard in Utopia.
I am sensing some pre-Stockholm nerves right now because these awkward touches that they're making. And there's another free goal for Turbo Pulsar straight from the kickoff. But yeah, like I'd say everyone on this pitch is making some mistakes that you normally wouldn't see them make across an entire season. Like a missed touch from Typical.
So it's not by any means doom and gloom for them. Arsenal chance to pass over towards Typical.
What a touch.
Yeah, more game management. Great demo from Arsenal though on miss. Typical with the delayed play can get it under the crossbar and the scoring begins for SSG.
I mean, what a ridiculous flip reset that was from Atomic to manage to force that angle, but it completely backfired.
Still lacking 2 goals to the ceiling, over to Rettles with no boost, missed, clears it into the corner. SSG still try and pinch that back line.
Oh, and they have got them with 20 seconds left. It has been coming. And of course it comes with no time at all left on the clock just to make things as scary as possible for the end from this last kickoff. The boost starvation.
Orange half, Arsenal up to Typical, onto the ceiling, down. Will he find Rettles? Yes, he does. Rettles, a terrible touch. And Arsenal cannot keep it up. That is an EnVy game win to draw the series.
More likely to be able to win the series, but also more likely to lose it, if that makes any sense at all.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Typical's able to do, but Mist is the man of the minute at the moment. In 30 seconds again, EnVy getting such an early goal, up for the double tap, and Mist wrapping around it. He scores them in free play.
To play.
It's a good idea. Typical's looked so good in this series. I've been very impressed with him. Arsenal. Okay, we're double tapping on Wasteland. I get it.
Here we go. Let Arsenal one touch. And here comes the second. Miss is just trapped in his goal. Turbo Pulsar can't get there. Yeah, it was 3 touches all in all. Yeah, beautiful goal there from Arsenal.
Got on them right now. I keep saying it. Very important though. Whoever wins it, you're going to Sweden. They are clearly very aware of it. Rettles hounding that back man. If you can't play on the ball, he's going to play off it. Arsenal, second goal.
It's Spacestation Gaming and it's Arsenal as well. You can see him bumping Rettles out the way, saying, trust me, I got this one. Suddenly, Arsenal is the SSG player that he can do anything he wants to. He gets the flip reset. Rettles clears it. Arsenal loses the ball. Mist gets a demo of his own. Where's this ball rolling? Is there any SSG player there? There's not. And Atomic wins the EnVy race to score it.
Yeah, you also the SSG players. Look at everybody on EnVy get drawn together like a magnet. Get drawn to that ball, and Atomic is
giving away anything free. That's better from Atomic. You need a couple of touches if you're EnVy right now, just to give your teammates time to come forwards.
Brilliant passing plays coming in from EnVy so far, and it will give them that game win on Wasteland as well. Not 3 minutes passes until Turbo Pulsar gets an incredible pass over towards Mist. The double commit not enough from SSG, and suddenly Sweden point.
It was the first overtime win of the series there for EnVy, and it was the double tap. Just that second touch that Turbo Pulsar got, a clean one as well, beating his opponent
towards the net as he relinquishes control and any amount of pressure on that play.
Arsenal with a 50-50 towards Rettles as well. Spacestation Gaming do absolutely brilliantly. Arsenal knew exactly where Rettles was there, and that's why it went there.
I mean, Turbo Pulsar moving up very far as that third man can get the ball in the goal from Rettles, but to bring them into an overtime, and Turbo Pulsar may be the man to do it. Onto the ceiling, the double fake. Turbo goes for the bump instead of the ball. Good idea, miss to Atomic, to the net! 40 seconds remain. EnVy with an equaliser.
Slowly but surely, Team EnVy have been working their way back into this game. And when the ball fell to Mist, he had to make the right decision.
Around the side of Atomic, Mist onto that side will only find Typical though. One demo that's helped out SSG so far. Typical for the solo play, for the bump, for the win! Typical brings us into game number 7 with some solo excellence.
sheer desperation and will there from Typical forces that ball, bumps away. Turbo Pulsar stranded on the goal line. We all wanted a Game 7. We're getting a Game 7. Winner gets the ticket to Sweden.
Goes for the solo. Arsenal onto the crossbar on Atomic to clear. It's endless attack. Atomic for the first chance, though. One of the first shots for EnVy coming out. Only their second, and it is converted.
I mean, that is old school EnVy. On one end of the pitch, they're being demoed. They're having chunks torn out. Firing there, that demo from SSG. They do have the ball and can go again, but they've missed it there. Turbo Pulsar, can he sink it? This could be the moment. Turbo Pulsar into the corner, and Turbo Pulsar potentially sends EnVy to Stockholm.
What a great pass from Mist to beat out everybody on Spacestation Gaming. Turbo over that final rushing back defender SG, but it will not happen. Turbo Pulsar will be returning to Sweden, and he will be trying to fight for that trophy alongside EnVy.
LAN legend Turbo Pulsar.